Hello ladies, gents, and lonely perverts, proud of their VHS tape collection of their neighbors mowing the lawn. I have messed up. I did not hit the record button, or I think I hit it, but for some reason at the end it didn't take. But thankfully I realized it right away as I jumped into the daily challenge of Spelunky. Here we go. Here we go. Just as the level loaded, I glanced sideways like, whoa, no, not recording, that ain't right. So now, the mistake has been corrected, and we are ready to start this 24th of September daily challenge. I am absolutely prepared to commit to most of all of the profit making. No, not. Oh well, there goes Jackie and her rescue. It's not going to happen anymore. I wanted to, but I slipped. My feet slipped on the terrain. It's very slippery. That arrow trap is awful, and I feel awful for having to contend with it. But it's all right. This rat will solve all my arrow trap problems. So good. Get arrowed. I guess we'll carry the arrow with us. That was a very, very quick 1-1. I appreciate those quick 1-1 that don't have me work at it. It's very nice. Not having to do anything out of the ordinary. Not even be tempted to ghost anything. Always nice. There was a surprised comment in the comments earlier. You know, that's where the comments usually go. Let me just use this giant machete to cut this man to pieces. Don't mind me. It's just a gratuitous murder. Perfectly reasonable. There was a comment saying, what the hell? There was a ghost in 1-1? Nobody's going to comment on that. It's like, I ghost so seldom in 1-1, and everybody always goes away in 1-1 so often. Wow, the just key here, that there is a subset of viewers that don't know that the ghost indeed comes in every single level of the game. It's just that most players don't want to freaking wait for that stupid ghost. Is this it? Is this where key is at? No, but there's a crate, so we can redeem ourselves by rescuing Lisa over here. Instead of, alright, well, that's 2 emeralds I'm not going to be able to ghost, because that was a complete moron. And I opened up the chest, and yeah, he's got to pick it up. That being said, it's not going to be a ghostable level, honestly, because there's just no other. Where's the key? Probably in the corner at the top. There's no other places with diamonds, so we kind of dumb to stick around. That being said, I probably will have to stick around and do all kinds of shenanigans just to get to the damn key. My goodness, this is awful. I don't appreciate it. I have to spin another rope. Look at that. All for the possibility of getting the key. Okay, I think with one just bomb, that rope over there, that was not necessary. But with just one bomb, placed right there. That's not what I wanted. This is not. This jump, I think, is possible. It's just not gonna happen though. We need the rope here. I think it's possible, but extremely challenging. But the key should be up there. And indeed, we are getting the ghost, and we are ghosting 2 freaking gems right here. That being said, not 100% trivial to get this done. Get that. Get to the top. Get that sapphire. And then we'll just have to come back. This level looked very straightforward, but we got kind of boned by the way it worked. I guess we can use this rope simply to get the ghost some room to stop being a pain in my ass. We didn't mean to wait for this ghost. I had no intention to getting anything ghosted, but the shape of the level dictated otherwise. So we're just going to get those 2 gems, get the key. Please, I will like this diamond. I also like that diamond. Pretty sure we don't have to return all the way up here. I do not need that shotgun to jump back up. Good stuff. There's the chest. Get the ghost all the way to this corner, and then we'll pick up the shotgun and get the hell out of here. Looking alright. We made $10,000. Found the lock and key for wonderful things happening in the future. We can count this as a success. I don't know the noises that just came out of my mouth, but I meant to say success. And we can simply move on to the next area. No big deal. Not a big deal. Looking forward to all the terrible things that will happen to my face. Being caused by the evil shopkeepers. That disgusting, nefarious cabal of merchants that all they want is make Paco Spelunky suffer for no fault of his own. He does not deserve this treatment from those scumbags. He has never done anything to deserve all that hatred and vitriol. Like you, Callie. Will you be my girlfriend? I hope you can be my girlfriend. I would like to get rid of that arrow. Oh! We're going to jump down this shaft and grab every possible reward. We get spike shoes, we get a parachute. Not a fan either of those. I would much rather have had ropes. Ropes would be nice, please. This shaft is pretty bad to be jumping down through. This is pretty terrible. At least we do get that wonderful pickaxe. Unfortunately, behind the... We'll get in there. I'm hoping for some ropes. No ropes. Alright. We might not be able to do everything that I want to do in this level, which is, you know, ghost absolutely everything there is in it. But with 2 ropes and no ways to move, there's just no way. There's no way I should be foolish enough. Okay, this man is right here. Maybe we can get him out of there. Trying to get him to shotgun jump. Ah! Ooh! Almost got him. Man, he doesn't want to come out. And the thing is, if he shotgun jumps, I'll have a pretty likely chance of getting him out of there. I mean, getting him killed. Woo! Damn, he just doesn't want to come out. And the thing is, he will come out the moment that I don't play it safe. But so what we're going to do, I think, but I want the mana though. I was about to say we're just going to stomp him and go, but I want this pickaxe. That's right. There is an arrow trap that makes my life a little bit harder. Okay, well, it came out. Our plan came to fruition. It was slightly difficult. This is really bad. Like, this ghost is awful. We can make it through. We do need the shotgun, though. Shotgun is gone. No more shotgun for me. Holy crap, this there's so much money to be made in this level, but I don't think I can. Because I need to spend 1 rope here. I need to... I don't need to. I can get around this ghost without it. But it will be silly not to. I will just die without doing this. There's the Kali out there and everything, but without Rose, man, you just can't do it. You cannot do anything here. I don't think I can do a damn thing. I can shotgun jump, get Jackie, but you see, there's just no way. There's no way I can do anything other than, yeah, I can't even get out of the. I can't even get out of that area over there. I need to just leave. I mean, I need to go back and grab this. I must. Not even that emerald. It's very unfortunate. I don't think there is a way around this other than spending my last rope and then with the pickaxe go into that area over there. But there's not even a way to get to Kali. I think I need to just cut my losses, grab this mattock, and move on to the next level. Hopefully there will be a better opportunity to make money. I think that's the strategy that needs to happen here. I mean, we can jump through here and the shotgun will allow me to go all the way back up. Well, we can do something. We can do something. Not good. But we can do something. That is good. I did not count this possibility. You can totally shotgun jump all the way to the top. Yeah, this will totally enable us to die to the ghost when I got way too greedy for my breaches. Damn it, that's not my intention. This definitely spells my death because now I'm able to navigate this level somewhat competently, but I cannot carry both the pickaxe and the shotgun. That probably does it. That's the excuse that I'm probably going to be able to find. I can make my way back up to the level, but I have no way of using the mattock and the shotgun at the same time. Maybe I can use the mattock to create a shortcut somehow. We'll see. We'll study this level. We're going to make this work. I really want to, though. I really do want to. Like, we can carry the mattock. Now that I made that shortcut right there, we can carry it up here, but then we can't do anything. Like, there's no way to create something. I guess I can just go forward through here, but there's not much else I can do after that, is there? I don't know. One way or another, we can make it over here. At least goes to that diamond. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to get the pickaxe and the shotgun all the way to the top, so I'm not going to be able to profit massively out of this. I'll just profit. Yeah, I cannot make it through all that. It's just not a thing that can happen. Hey, we can get this lady. Yeah, it totally goes to that. We can get Lisa all the way down there. This is bad. It's real bad. There you go. Aha, you thought I was lost, but no. Alright, let's loop around. I could use a bomb to get in here. That will enable me to open up all that area. I could use a bomb to get up there. Is it worth it, though? I don't think it is. There's the Kali out there and everything. Let's just go. Let's just go. It's just silly to be messing around in such an unfriendly, hostile level. So we're just going to carry on with life. Grab this pickaxe and go. A better man than I could have done something even better in this level, but I think we did pretty well considering how bad it was. Okay. Already a pissed off person. And Kali forgives us. She's like, okay, I'll give you another chance. Just this once. We'll go in there. We'll go in there. Destroy filthy creatures. We can swing twice here. I don't know why I'm working so hard getting those places off. The thing is, I do need a way back up, so we're going to do something like this, and hopefully that powder keg will never explode. Murder that filthy creature, and here we have a vault and an idol. Being a pain in my ass. Oh boy. Alrighty. Hopefully that powder keg will never explode. It will never be a problem in my life. I should not have opened that. One rope left. I cannot really do anything, can I? About this. So what I can do, I need to find a way to make a ladder to come back up. So let's see something like this. This is wasting my mattock so hard, but hey, I made myself a ladder. Now we can get in here, do a little bit of murder with this scumbag. This pathetic, greedy scumlord. He gets wrecked by mattock action. There's also still the other maniac at the bottom there. I really like to get the... No, you son of a bitch. Well, that was not my intention. I really wanted to get the... This is a mega shortcut right there. I wanted to get something, and then I completely lost my train of thought. So let's just simply stop talking. Continue opening things up. We have now a passage. I mean, at least this mattock would enable me not to use ropes, huh? I guess that's the thing. Just totally grabbed the freaking vault, though. That wasted a whole bunch of my money. This guy is going to be a major problem. But we should have a shotgun after this filth person. gets wrecked. Is there a way I can ghost all of these things? Whoa, boy. This guy is very annoying. Guess we'll just do something like that. And I'm hoping not to use the last rope, but I probably will have to use it just to get around this freaking ghost. Let's get half a vault ghosted. Let's see if we can... Nope, not gonna happen. It's pretty hard that one to get. Alright, there's the last swing of the mattock. Kind of hard to get around this ghost. We're going to have to go all the way up here and then jump under. And now we're able to get the shotgun. We'll have a little bit more mobility. Unfortunately, we couldn't use the mattock to get more money, but it was, in fact, really useful. So, not even mad. Where's the shotgun? Where'd it go? What the? I don't know what the hell happened to the shotgun. And this is bad. Probably will have to... Oh my goodness. No idea what happened to the shotgun. He has one. I guarantee you that the shopkeeper spawns with a shotgun in his hands. Don't know what happened there. I think it probably just fell when I broke half. Such a nightmare to navigate these levels without climbing gloves. Without the actual means. We might pick up that idol. Whatever happened to it though? Ah, there it is at the bottom, right next to the chest right there. So we'll try to make our way around this filthy creature. There's, of course, still that crazy person down there. There was also a giant spider that got already murdered by that crazy person indeed. That madman, that maniac, just destroying the wildlife of these caves. Absolutely uncaring of the preservation of such wonderful, magnificent creatures. Shame on you. Shame on you, Paco. I mean, Paco Maestro. That is the shopkeeper's name, Paco Maestro. Get through here. Get that diamond. With the shotgun in our hands, we can maybe shotgun jump around this ghost if we absolutely must. It is something you don't want to ever have to rely on though, because I am, especially with my skill levels, can totally lead to death and disaster. This guy's a major pain in the ass, especially with the ghost so close by. That guy is super pain in the ass. Maybe go over to this side. If I go over to this side and he decides to not play ball and not give me a nice shot to the face, the ghost will come and eat me. So this is super unfortunate. We might have to simply leave, but I don't want to because there's that sweet jar of jizz right there. I don't want to leave without having that. Kind of important. Trying to get to that spot. There. It's good. Good stuff. A little bit closer. A little bit closer to victory. And also, of course, we would like to sacrifice Adam to Callie. This guy. I don't know how to handle him. I mean, I know how to take a risk. Just jump in there and see if we can do battle. But it feels slightly risky. Perhaps not the greatest, brightest choice I could make. But I might just not have a choice. Also, there's bombs. You know, I do have 10 bombs. Maybe I should not be so damn stingy with them. I get into this mindset of no bombs spent no matter what. I need to get rid of the shotgun so I can grab Adam and put him in Callie's altar. And maybe she will give me something like the climbing gloves. Definitely don't want the jar full of jizz out of Callie, so probably should go and pick that up first. But of course that breeds the other problem of killing the damn shopkeeper. At least we ghosted these too. That is a thing. Man, these are some rough mines levels, huh? Well, that is not something I intended. Thankfully the parachute is there to catch my fall. Hey, catch it. Thank you. Problem solved. Problem solved. No big deal. I'm the greatest. Give me that jizz. Absolute garbage. Whipping, and now I only have one rope left. Do I? Yeah, I'm going to use it here. I know I can shug and jump over the ghost, but this rope is so nice. This rope is so nice. I'm just going to use it here and just hope for the best. All right, Adam. We work really, really hard. Really hard. To give your flesh unto Kali. Going to get that done right now. And we have 2 shopkeeper corpses to sacrifice as well. The cape, not as good as the climbing gloves for my purposes, but it's nice. I'll take it. I'll totally take it, Kali. Thank you so much for your favor. I appreciate you. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. In the sense of this, you know, out of this little corner over here. And of course, we'll end this level with the grand finale of picking up the idol and see what happens. So unfortunate that we had to spend so many swings of the mattock sculpting the level to our needs. But, you know, better that than simply losing, right? I'm being a little too ambitious here. Let's just go all the way back to the bottom. I'm going to spend a whole 10 minutes in this level. Totally worth it, though. Totally worth it. How many of you fellas that play along with the daily challenge? I mean, not where you're watching this, because by the time this is posted, yeah, this is where I'm coming. By the time this is posted, it will be long gone. Actually, it won't be long gone. Right now, I am 100% out of videos. That is why there is no video on Wednesday. I wish there was, but I just don't got anything to post. So that's gonna be the skip day today, and I'll just post one on Sunday instead. Normally Sundays get skipped, although I've been trying to just post one every single day no matter what, but sometimes man, my backlog just vanishes and I just got nothing else to give you fellas. So that is why there was no video on Wednesday. Today, the day that you see this, should be Thursday, unless this is a video that goes 2 hours long and I simply have no time to process it and upload it in time for Thursday, in which case you'll just get a smaller video, something small and funny and small and nimble. I don't know why funny came out of my mouth, because I'm never funny. I am the most unfunny piece of garbage that you can possibly imagine. But oh, there's an emerald there, but it's nearly impossible to ghost. Not impossible, but we can ghost it. Don't worry about it. We're going to do it. Don't worry. I mean, we've already spent here a stupid amount of time. What is a few more minutes? Let's do something like this and see if we can erase our way. We gotta go all the way to the side. There's just no way it's gonna happen. No way it's gonna happen. Yeah, that emerald ain't gonna happen. Not even close. So don't worry about it. Although maybe I can do it from the top. I'm going to give up, damn it. Not going to give up. Not going to let my dreams be dreams. Just do it! I'm the greatest! Alright, we got that done. We're going to get this ghost as far away as possible. We're going to put this shotgun somewhere that will not get destroyed the moment that I pick up the idol. And then we'll see how that goes. Watch the good times roll. Put that there, grab this idol, put myself over here. Off it goes! Hilarious! Still rolling, still doing havoc upon this level. Okay, it seems to have stopped. There was another shotgun at the bottom. We can totally get back up, no problem, through all this. Whoa! Okay. Maybe we can't get back up, no problem. So let's put a... Oh, right, this does not get crushed, so it's all good. What I had to do with my other diamond that I worked so damn hard? The ghost, we're definitely going to grab that, and then we'll be done with this very, very lengthy level. I was in the middle of saying, how many of you fellas spent all this time? Oh, this is a bad idea because I don't think I have a way to get up. I can't get it up. Come on. Really, man? Come on. Man, this is a bad time. This is a bad time. Wow, I had no right. I had no right to survive that. Thankfully, though, Spelunky took pity on my soul. I was able to... Really? Screw myself. I've screwed myself out of path up. But hey, got that diamond right there. Yeah, I worked so damn hard to get it. So anyway, I don't really have a way into the exit with the idol, right? Can I make it? I'm going to try, man. I worked so hard. Yeah, we can totally do it. It's not a big deal. I worked so damn hard. We got this far. And in the end, it's going to totally matter, okay? So, damn it. Who else goes to these lengths? Nobody! Hooah! Look at me. I'm the greatest. Alright, we made it through. Holy crap, that was a level. That was a hell of a level. I told you guys I'm committed. Give me some ropes, please. Please, please. Well, that's not exactly what I was looking for. Now that we have the Ujjayi, the specs are almost worthless, but not really. I'll be very happy to have them when we find that inevitable dark temple level. Just destroy these monsters. Something I've learned. Something I learned. It did not work, but you know, it will happen. It will happen. Ohio Rush, baby. He's totally going. Ooh. To teach you how to whip those gold piles. Just you wait. It's coming. I'm going to all these places like there's no way back now. I mean, I do have bombs. Is there even a reason to go back? I've pretty much screwed myself out of the path back. I can't bomb this, but even then, there's not really a way to do it. How? Why? What? When? I don't get it. What alerted him? I was just jumping around here, no problem. What the hell, man? What actually set him off? I did not get even close. What the freaking deal is? What the freaking hell? Well, eventually one of these bullets is totally going to hit him in the face. There you go. Oh, there's another, huh? Oh boy! Climbing gloves. This might work. Sir, would you like to get spiked? Okay, we're just going to spin a bomb here and hope he gets out of there and he gets shot in the freaking face. We have not much, not long to get this man dead. It's annoying as hell to get him out of there and jump it at me. I might have to take a few risks here because you see, we have 30 seconds to go. Come on, man. Alrighty. 100% calculated. Look at me. I'm awesome. Let's finally climbing gloves. This changes everything. Of course, not every. Oh, we do have also ropes, so we can get back up. I don't really know whether this is a good choice or not. Okay, frog. You're very annoying. But we kind of need to explore this level. We did not explore the level in any good capacity, so we kind of need to go back. Make sure, like that corner over there. What if it has a black market? Pretty damn important. Oh, thank goodness to have these climbing gloves. We're going to spend the bomb there. I am about 92% sure there is no black market over there. But just in case, man. Just in case, I'll be like extra sad with a dash of salty if I was missing out on the black market. I didn't go to that corner. It is pretty annoying. Alright. Okay, there's like zero chance, right? That it could all possibly be there. This corner, maybe? It could be there. But let's just operate under the assumption that it did not spawn exactly in that corner, okay? Because I don't want to spam any more bombs. But something we can do is go underneath. There's also the idol here, which we should be able to grab. Get rid of that tree as well while we're at it. Why do I want to get rid of the tree? I really don't know. I just hate plant life, and I think it deserves to be destroyed. Oh my goodness, this is a terrible idea. Oh boy. Regret all of my life choices that have led to this moment. Alright. At least made it through that. Get a little bit more money that way. Sacrificing life and limb to get a little bit of extra cash. We do want to go to that corner over there with the diamond. I might have to use one of my ropes. I hope not, though. I don't really want to. Maybe we can get in there with a shotgun jump. Okay, I want to get this idol over there. My shotgun back. Well, that's not what I intended, but that's the way it worked out, so that's what I'm doing. This ghost is annoying. Let's just put it here. And we can go around it. Thanks to my wonderful cape. Alright. We got the idol all the way over there. Alright. Can I make it up there? Not with another rope. Not without another rope, so let's spend it. And without fear. I'm the rope master. Please die, you disgusting monkey. Alright, no black market up there. I think it's pretty damn certain. Also, I don't like your face, John. Get murdered. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. I worked so hard. This level, I worked too hard. This seed, it just requires far too much work out of the player. I've not even gone into any kind of goofy commentaries. It's all freaking nightmarish gameplay. What the? You filthy blue frog. How dare you? Boy. Ha! I mean, I could have used the orange frog to kill that man. Could have been hilarious. But he should get spiked. Okay, nice. Got a crate over there. Don't really want to pick that up. Ah, good. He got glitched. I don't know how. But I am happy. Shoot him straight in the back of the neck. And there's also another idol over there that we can access with just one bomb if I make it all the way back to the top. No. There we are. Let's grab that idol while we are here. Wonderful bomb. Top 10 bombs ever placed. Okay. Toss that. Oh. I expected it to go to the bottom. I didn't. Alright, continue on. Eventually we'll get it. Don't worry about it. And maybe use this frog? I don't think so. It was far too sudden. Oh, some spring shoes. Oh boy. No spring shoes. Only a freaking emerald. And I'm okay with that. I embrace the chaos and the mayhem. What you got? Down here. There is a shopkeeper somewhere. He's mad. He ain't gonna take my disrespect at any point. Oh, there's rushing water, right? No, there's not. There's just a complete idiot. Just bouncing around. Being a nuisance. Should we also actually shoot him in the face from this side? I think there's a clean line. There isn't. But he was able to get up here. So it should be possible to shoot him in the top of the cranium. Whoa. Yeah, one of these is going to land on his head. Hopefully. Also I have 23 bombs. Maybe throw one. See what happens. At the very least, that gets destroyed. He gets shot in the face. Whoa, hyper armor. That wonderful hyper armor. There we are. My goodness. I don't think there was even a reason to ghost the damn thing. In the sense of going back up. But of course, you know, the ghost is here. We are... I don't know why I tossed my shotgun. It's an easy level to climb back up through. So it would be kind of dumb not to get as many... Yeah, there was quite a few gems at the top. So we're certainly going to go back up. I don't know what I'm talking about, man. Just... If you have not noticed yet, about 79% of the things I say is just words coming out of my asshole. And they really have no rhyme or reason. They have no connection to actual reality. It's just noise that fills up the silence so that you don't click away from this video. Because what else? What else? Dumb non sequitur I'm going to say the next. Always keep you guessing. Baseball player, hot dog. Financial bankruptcy. Of any other kind. Forever tomorrow. Church. Here's the people. Here's the steeple. Please donate to my Indiegogo. I have 3 arms, 7 sisters, and 2 brothers. What else is going to come out of my mouth? It's a mystery. You gotta stay tuned to find out. Let's grab this wonderful idol, put it through the exit, and then I think we're done with this nightmarish place that we call a Spelunky level. Pretty sure we're done. I think that I didn't leave anything behind. I might have left a gem somewhere, maybe. I think I did. I think I left an emerald that I worked pretty hard to go. But hey, we got a wonderful vault right here. Let's explore a little bit more. Black market needs to be in this level. I have traversed the entirety of every other place. It's impossible for the black market to have spawned. In the others, I don't like this guy. This is a definite risk. We're going to put a rope there. Yep, mistimed that, but thankfully I had my rope. I could escape. Very happy to have foreseen my own incompetence there. Very nice. I think this bomb has a very high chance of ending this man's life. Hey, look at that. The black market discovered completely by accident. It wasn't necessary anyway, right? Obviously, could have been done better. But it was... not all of those bombs were necessary. Most of them were, though. Because look how deep that black market was. Probably wasted like one bomb. Which is okay in my book. Oh. Another man gets shot in the face. Just a routine time in Blargh land. People get shot in the face all the time in this place. And I don't think there's even a reason to do a damn thing. How? Okay, I was about to start bitching and moaning. Okay, there's no more shopkeeper music. Bitching and moaning about these people not being dead. After they skirt those spikes. My goodness. There is some ghosting to be done. Oh, of course, this is a freaking vault. Like I said, half the things that come out of my mouth have no relation to actual reality. It's a pain in the butt to ghost, but we're going to make it work. Don't worry about it. We'll make it work one way or another. We're just going to wait for the ghost, probably down here. And then work our way through that. Nah, these gems are actually not hard to ghost. It's not a big deal. But we're just going to do it. And then hopefully we can get the ghost to go from the right to left. Get these two. And I'm hoping there's a good path to go back up. Yeah, we're just going to have to use a rope here. It's not that big a deal, is it? There's also an emerald over there, so let's grab it. Now all I need to do is get the ghost right behind me to trail my heels. So that, yeah, we should be able to just get through that, no problem. All right. So that gets the vault, and then we'll be ready to go. There wasn't much else. There might have been another gem at the very top. Get the ghost over here. But I'm not terribly concerned about those. Alright, kinda need to hurry. Get that ghost lined up. Should be good. Yeah. Awesome. We did lose money in the very first level because I picked up half vault like a moron. But it wasn't that much, right? When you pick up half the vault without ghost in it, you're maybe losing out on 30,000. Something close to that. Sizable, but not deal-breaking. We can still make a very high score. Alright, that emerald is going to stay there. Now we're just waiting for the ghost to be away from my face so we can jump for that black market. A very, very merit-based seed that we have in our hands. There's nothing is free. Nothing is freely given. There ain't no rest for the wicked. Till I close my eyes for good. So let's go through here. Go to the black market, see what we can make happen. Let's just put a bomb there and do this. Okay, well, that is one way of getting rid of them. I don't know why they decided to just outright murder this poor bastard, but I will not question it. We have a sweet, sweet pickaxe here. Very happy to see. Let's remember now that I have the jetpack. The cape is no more. Pretty damn important. Ah, here's what happened. The hard hand rebelled the moment that I stepped in. He could sense my presence. What? Okay, you're dead. This guy, I'm not going to play no games with you, fella. Just going to let you do your thing. At the bottom. Alright. Whoa, I was about to jump in there, but he decided to turn up. Yeah, not going to happen. Not going to happen. We'll reserve judgment on that. Let's grab a corpse and very, very elegantly. Okay, this is the test. Yeah, that works. That's good. We have tested it out with one corpse. You can never have enough corpses. We put the other one there, we put a bomb to it, and then we throw it down there, and he explodes! It's hilarious! Wow! I love that. I absolutely love it. Number one top favorite way of dispatching the Ankh shopkeeper. Doesn't always work because, you know, the entrance is kind of annoying. Didn't even check whether there was a person here or not. Alright, good stuff. There's still some people down there. They were probably getting murdered by Tiki Trap. I'm not even going to bother with that man for the time being. I'm just going to let him bounce around like a crazy person. And I'm going to grab that mattock. And I'm going to start swinging. Not a whole lot of gems in the walls though. But enough. Put a bomb there. It's just not worth all the swings of this mattock that it will take. Annoying. We're just going to bomb it. Not much else to do. Oh, this corner. I don't like you. Throw you. Alright. Looking good. Let's get this Sapphire ghosted right away because it's kind of an annoyance to get ghosted. I have the jetpack and perfectly reasonable paths, so it's really not a big deal. We're just waiting here because it is the thing that we're happen to be doing right now. It's not 100% reasoned. Suffer is going to be annoying. Damn it! There was a gem behind behind the lantern. We are committing to all of these gems, like I have said many times before. But now this gem dropped in front of the lantern. What's the criteria there? There's that death that we were waiting for. What the criteria there? Sometimes gems are in front of the lantern, some other times are behind the lantern. What a crazy mechanic. It's going to be breaking Reddit. That Spelunky Reddit is going to be like, Israel Blargh discovered this amazing new mechanic. Look how the gem dropped in front of the lantern. That never happens. What is the explanation behind this? 20 pages of speculation. Weaponize autism. There you go. We're going to get some more delicious gems. Ike, are you maybe hiding a gem behind you? You're not. 37 bomb. I think I did not finish saying what I was saying, which is, see now this is behind it. What is the deal? I'm confused. Genuinely confused. When I have more than 30 bombs, I start spending one bomb for one gem to be ghosted, because then at that point you're operating on the assumption that you are going to maximize absolutely all the money that you get, and you're just hoping that there are going to be more bombs later on, because in the City of Gold this is a ballpark kind of thing, but there's going to be maybe 30 bombs that are worth the money. After that, you're better off getting a gem ghosted out of the walls. A regular gem ghosted. So that is like my criteria. I have not been rebuked in all this time of me doing that, so I'm going to assume that's kind of like standard practice for most players out there. We're going to keep this pickaxe because it's a profit-making machine. Unfortunately, this is the very last level of... Oh, look, all that cash at the bottom here. Let's get the ghost this way. There's a lot of money at the bottom of the level, so we're still not done. Just want the ghost to come over to this side. Get the emerald right there. Kind of annoying, though. Yeah, not going to happen that way. I don't know what I was thinking. All this stuff. Nothing really to get over there, so we're just going to get these gems on the left-hand side and then leave. Real good. Real good about this seed. Yeah, we just need to stand here. What the hell is the deal there? That was pretty dumb. Pretty freaking dumb. So this is looking real good. It'll coming out of the jungle. Close to 500,000. Damn sizable chunk of money. Alright. Ready to go. Oh, man, that's an upsetting exit, but we made it through. Left behind some shopkeeper cash. Not a big deal. We have a Mattock here. Oh boy. This is what murdered me in the last daily challenge. Yeti that was super powered. The lungs of the Yeti were these incredibly powerful. Was able to wreck me at a long distance. Major Stupid. First time we see Major Stupid today. He's leaving there. He might be a sacrifice to Callie if we feel violent enough. Really should just let go of this pickaxe. We'll capitalize on the mines if I stop exploding them. We're gonna do something like this. This is hardly necessary, but damn it. I had the idea to do it and we're going to do it. Alright, that looks good. Looking for the giant Yeti. There you are. Are you going to spike me again, you scumbag? He could stun me. Okay. He could stun me and then throw me on the ice and then make my life really, really difficult. Yes, I want you to create... This is what I want. I want you to create a way to jump in there. Just throw all these blocks. Is it designed so that the blocks right above him don't break? So that he doesn't get wrecked by his own hand? That would be pretty cool. Anyway, it would be nice to find a mine. At least we have control where the man, well, the Super Yeti is at. Get this mine. Get over there. Get Shrek'd. Eventually he will explode. I hope. Shopkeeper? Really? You scumbag. Somehow he's managing to be a penny my asshole. He's a real credible threat. Of course, we also have the shopkeeper madman. Well, that was bad. Hello. That was bad. I tried to stomp a Yeti and then I got killed. Once more, man. Indirectly this time around. I get wrecked by the freaking Mega Yeti. What is the deal? Usually he's a massive pushover, but I managed to be a total incompetent fool. Deserve that death. With every fiber of my being. This man's not dead. Whoa! I mean, it was the shopkeeper that killed me. But it was because of the damn Yetis. Can I interest you, sir? In committing suicide. Alright, so... I got nothing, man. I got nothing. All I can do now is continue on my path of revenge and destruction. I'm not going to give up. Wonder if this seed was amazing. It probably was. We're going to find out, I guess. Really, this does not count as ice. I guess it should have tipped me off the fact that you don't slide on it. See how the gem did not slide on it? Fantastic. Anyway, there's still a shopkeeper down here. I can't just waltz in there. Tell him to call me Becky and plow my nether regions. Did that ice just explode? That was weird. Give me that money. This ruby over there. Anyway, I don't really know how I feel. I am right now in the doldrums, the dregs of despair after a death. They take a little while to lift. and it's the time that you are most vulnerable. You are very uncaring of the moves that you do. Maybe I should, whenever I die, I should just like pause, come back to it after a minute, so I don't just throw it and run away. Because I have a suicidal streak about 2 minutes after I die in a terrible way like this. We don't even need to kill this guy. Like there's only revenge in my heart for this guy. This would be a bad idea. Let's not do that. I was going to just put myself there and then ghost the emerald and then get myself ghosted immediately. So that would be great. Not a great choice. Let's see if we can get that emerald as well. The thing is, you know, it's no longer something that I'm going to get a super high score in, right? Because no way, Jose, we can get a ton of money without getting to the City of Gold. It is a possible thing in the sense of, oh, you go to the temple and destroy it. And it hasn't been quite a while. I was trying to stomp him with that suicidal streak. It has been quite a while since I've done that. Let's just bomb him and move on with life. I'm sick of this guy. I hate him. Let's destroy this piece of ice. Grab him. And watch him get spiked. Laugh at his demise. Alright. Now that we have laughed at his demise, we can grab... I don't want that pickaxe anymore. We can go to the Warren, but I will probably die because... Whoa! I don't have a Kapala. It's very unlikely I'll survive. Let's just not even care. Not even care. We're just going to go for here. Get a major stupid for the exit. He deserves it. I don't care about you, pickaxe. We're going to grab this shotgun. We're going to murder every damn shopkeeper that we encounter in our path. Oh boy. Another utter failure. As a result of not dealing with Yetis correctly. What the hell, man? Used to be the easiest thing in the world. Easiest thing in the world. Oh boy. Get wrecked. Alright. We're still ghosting. We're just still going to try to get a lot of money. I am ready, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. I will not be... I will not become a suicidal teenager. I will not be an edgy fool. I will not be a high schooler with a very edgy streak. Look at me. I write very dark poetry. I'm so edgy. My most edgy thing, like every teenager will go into such a phase, I think. Like, there is no exceptions to this rule. There will be just a matter of degree, right? It'll be from I write dark poetry sometimes to, oh, I murdered somebody and nobody told, and I never told anybody. I stole a whole bunch of cash from a cash register. That's the edgiest that I got. No, that I'm displaying the degrees of edginess, not that I did it. My edgy thing when I was a teenager, it was hiking. I would go on these extremely long, like all day long hikes all by myself, and I thought I was just so badass, just going through the forest, hiking by myself. The forest in the Canary Islands, there's no bears. Like it's like super safe. Something that the Canary Islands has. Tiny archipelago off the coast of Africa, but it belongs to Spain. If you're unaware, that's where I grew up. It is so safe. There's no creature can kill you except maybe a rabid dog that somebody let loose. A creature can kill you like that. That's the one wild creature you might encounter that you might have a really bad time with. There's just no big animals that will murder you. It's not like freaking Australia where a single scorpion can just end your life if you don't check your shoes. I think that's Arizona. I don't know if in Australia. Nostradamus, please tell me. Tell me all about the horrible creatures that can murder you in Australia. We'll be here for 3 days. In Arizona, my wife lived in Arizona. You have to check your shoes for scorpions. Every time that you go to your shoes, you don't want to die from a scorpion sting, do you? At least that's her story. I don't know if this is factual. She was just trying to impress me. I'm pretty sure it's factual. But yeah, but in the Canary Islands, The most you can get, maybe a freaking pigeon might want to peck on your forehead. That is the extent of danger. There's no snakes. There's no venomous creatures. There's not even frogs. I think there are frogs, but none of them are lethal. There's some lizards. Zero venom over there. It's like it's the safest place to go hiking. So, you know, my parents will be, fine, he's a teenager. You just let him do what he does. I remember I would, this one time I decided I'm going to go all the way to the other side of the island. This is like an all day, I'm going to spend the night walking, and then I'll go to school the next morning without sleeping. I'm so edgy. I had to call my parents, I think it was like 8 in the evening because one of my feet exploded. A blister formed through the day, and it just couldn't bear anymore. It burst, and it was the most pain I've ever had in my foot up to that point. Since then, I've had more painful experiences, but up to that point in my life, I've been lucky enough. My bones must be extra tough because I've never broken a single bone in my body, even though I've taken some hits. I've taken some big hits. Never a bone has broken. Remember one time I was delivering mail in the military base over here in Fairbanks. I slipped, and both my shins just crashed so hard against the bottom of the truck. It was, I think, the most pain I've had at work. It left a dent and a scar that I still have on my shins, both my shins. But no broken bones. I got some I should give myself to mixed martial arts or something. Although maybe not. Maybe that was an absolutely ridiculous idea. I should never touch it. But yeah, that was my edgy times. It lasted for several years too, and I even went on hikes with friends and stuff. So it was like a healthy kind of edgy habit. But I just felt that I was so badass going through the path, trying to discover new paths and stuff. And you know, it's all already been explored before, so it was all just play pretend. But another fistful of chooch here. Let's take our revenge on this giant Yeti. Revenge shall be mine. I hate you so much, Giant Yeti. I hate you. What the? No revenge. No revenge necessary. Ah! Everything's fine. Everything's fine. These Yetis, they're overpowered. Please nerf. Holy crap. Oh boy. They're so tiny. They're so stealthy. They catch you off guard with their amazing stealthy girth. Very misleading. We're going to put a cascading bomb here. And he shall explode his mug. Unfortunately, there's a second person. Look at that, he has bombs. I mean, he doesn't have a ton of bombs, so that totally spells this is a great seed to make money. Look at that. Oh boy. We could have made so much money. So much money in the city of gold. Every time that happens. Oh, anyway, I do have a story for you. It's related to that hiking. I think I told this like years ago. This is kind of a prominent story. My wife still teases me about it because I was kind of a, not really a scumbag, but you know, save myself first kind of thing. We were trying to find new paths to hike through. This was advanced in my stage of hiking. I had gotten a few friends into it, and we had done. I even, when was a social little bee, I made it so that, you know, I invited a whole bunch of people in my class to go hiking together. It was a pretty cool thing, and I organized it. It was like my one and only social outing. And even though it was a success and people were pretty happy about it, I even invited some girls. It was just nerve-wracking the entirety of the time. You know how it is. You know how it is. Let's put a bomb there. Put a bomb there. We're just going to spend all kinds of bombs into these gems. So anyway, after that, we were trying to find new paths to repeat that experience, because you see, we were teenagers. We wanted to have more more experiences with the girls. So it was such a great excuse to invite some girls and have a time where we can look real badass climbing up cliffs. It wasn't even cliffs, it was just hills. So anyway, we go into places, and long story short, we got into a really steep incline that there was no way we could possibly take anybody else through. And it was so steep, and we only realized halfway through. I'm pretty sure I told the story before, but this was a long time ago, so it doesn't matter. We only realized halfway through, like, whoa, we might just die here. Because it was so steep that we just could not climb any further, but we were really far up by that time. And the incline was so much that we looked down and there was vertigo associated with it. This is bad, Let's just put myself in a safer environment here. I need a safe space from this ghost. I'd like to get all that stuff over at the corner. There you are. Oh, don't worry about it. This ghost will not kill me. It will not kill me here. I am trapping myself in this very small spot, but no. Look around it. I'm the best. So anyway, my friend, with whom I fell out later on, kind of a teenage drama story there for later times, I guess. But this time he was my best friend, and he was ahead of me, and he looked back and he saw that I was just shaking trying to go further up. It was probably like an 80% incline at that point, perhaps 90%, trying to hold on and trying to get a little bit further, but I just couldn't. So because I was pretty chubby by then, I was like, ooh, you know, you looked at me and it was a kind of Michelin man, muffin lover person. So it wasn't an impressive sight to see me trying to climb up. I was pretty good hiking, like I had stamina, but you know, I was also chubby. So there's no more money here, so let's just get out of here. So yeah, he looks back as he's having a lot of trouble, so he tries to climb back down, offers me a hand, he slips, and I can just see him zooming past me. He's just zooming down, like going down a toboggan, one of those really steep swimming pool slides, extremely steep, and he's just like going down, and I just see his back, him trying to not hurt his face. I see him zooming down. He gets to the bottom. A branch hits him straight in the face. No. He flipped over it. So it hit him like down at the leg. I'm gesturing my hands. That's why I stopped playing. I stopped moving on the game. It's like you can see my hand gestures. Hits him like somewhere in the abdomen, and he bends over. I see him possibly going 20 miles an hour. That's probably like 10 miles an hour. I don't know. Going pretty fast. I see him bending over that thing and just flipping over it. The sound was like the sound you might make when you fall a couple stories. It was a very scary moment because I thought he had died, but I'm just hanging on there, just trembling out my ass, just shaking so hard because I can barely hang on. Like it's also the adrenaline and the fear. It's not just shaking because my muscles are strained. It's because I am scared of my wits. Hello, sir. Catch! It's not going to happen. This is bad, though. I don't want that mine to destroy my wonderful vault. Oh, actually, it will not drop anywhere bad. That's stupid. It'll work out. So I see that happening. I'm like, holy crap, he's gonna die. I scream down, are you alright? And he eventually says, yeah. So I'm like, well, nobody's gonna rescue me now, so I'm like, just pull out your inner beast. I managed to just climb up all by myself. Did not need his help in the slightest. I just needed to not be a massive pussy. But I end up at the top. He's at the bottom. He's like, there's no way I'm climbing up. I'm like, there's no way I'm climbing down. Sorry if you're dying down there, but I am not going to go get you. So we decided to just meet at the bottom of the place. I keep climbing up. Thankfully, there's a path down on the other side that's not nearly as difficult. That is the end of the story. We meet again, and we agreed never to tell anybody ever. And we never did until this very moment. I also told my wife. I'm sure he has told that story from his perspective to the people that whoever the hell he cares about these days. But there's my story right there of hiking humiliation. It wasn't the last time that I did it, but it's also it is the last time that I went into a steep incline like that. Never again tried to do something so foolish, even though in the end I was able to climb out no problem. Nothing here, so we go to the vault. We can simply get the hell out of here. Nothing else to be gained. Nothing else to be gained by going into the mothership, murdering a whole bunch of filthy creatures. 721,000, man. We could have made so much money in this seed. This is a good one. Going 700,000 before the mothership. It's not like super duper high, but it's good. Good stuff. Woohoo! Slightly risky. Destroy all this damn garbage. My parachute has been destroyed. I resent that. Resent that greatly. No alien lord so far. It weirds me out a little bit. It's you. Alright, there they are. They have a massive line of defense at the very top. Okay. Massive line of defense at the very top. I have 50 bombs and we're going to have a plasma cannon. So it's super duper dumb to be worrying about saving bombs. So let's simply destroy the scumbag. Okay, of course, the shopkeeper over there. You are dead. Oh boy, this is a bad idea to be standing under exploding thingamajiggers. Alright, there's the other alien Bob. Put that there. Put that there. You have to murder him. I don't know why I'm doing that. Should be just killing the alien queen immediately. There you are. There's no reason to conserve these bombs though, because, you know, the plasma cannon is infinite bombs. So let's do that. Oh, well, okay. I guess we'll reserve judgment on that, or rather, we'll leave it for later. Because the plasma cannon is trapped behind some delicious gems. Let's simply bomb our way all the way to this man's face. There you are. Eat it! Francisco! You're now dead. Just gotta wait for... Whoa. Gotta wait for that ghost to get everything, and then we'll leave. Still trying to get a good score here. Because we will end up with a lot of money with the plasma cannon and all that stuff. Even though, you know, it's kind of silly. Oh, I made it come from the wrong side, but it doesn't really matter. It's kind of silly because I've kind of stopped posting videos that count as double, even though it could be an hour and a half. Like right now, we're at the 1 hour and 9 minutes mark. There you are. Garbage. 1 hour and 9 minutes, something around those. Around that. 1 hour and 7 minutes. Look at that. Look at that. 67 minutes. So maybe I just should commit suicide and call it enough entertainment for the day. What is even the point? Other than just the pride. I just want a big number at the end, okay? I just like it big, baby. I just like it big and juicy. Okay. Give me that money. There's those 3 gems. Wonderful things. Fell out with that kid. Quite a bit later on when we were teenagers. It was weird. Like, there was nothing really Nothing really dramatic. No, there was not one thing that pissed me off about it. It was just a series of microaggressions. And this is like a legitimate use of microaggressions, because while he was still my friend, he would sometimes do things that were not friendly at all, like, you know, side with a quasi bully just to annoy the crap out of me in school. And sometimes we will play together and he would do things that annoyed the crap out of me on purpose, you know, make me like real salty playing home tennis with 2 rackets and a line across a large field. He will like purposefully make me salty about losing, like really dig it in, like just small stuff like that slowly erodes your affection for somebody. And it all came to a head when we went at the end of, I don't know the relation to actual US grades. It was like the middle of my education. We were teenagers, perhaps 15 years old. I want to say 15 years old. It was a school trip that we actually got into a plane for, a 2-hour trip to the mainland. Like I said, our tiny archipelago off the coast of Africa, we went to the mainland of Spain. So that it's like a school trip. You go to a place, you see cultural stuff, but it's also a cool, your first moment of independence kind of stuff, you know, away from your parents. It's nice. I think it was definitely a good thing for school to do something like that. Of course, it's a big event to look forward to. For several years, I was actually educated in a private school. And private school doesn't mean the same thing. I guess you call it in the US a charter school. It's completely secular, has nothing to do with religion. It's just like a better level of education than public school. I grew up and I was educated in such a thing. My parents made sacrifices for me to have that education. They even gave me the choice when I was getting older. It's like, do you want to do like your brother and leave that place and just go to public school? My brother was so sick of the place by the time he was older. But nah, man, I wanted the higher level of education. I wanted the pedigree for all the good that I did later on. Being a very educated mailman, high school educated mailman. But hey, I'm also writing novels and doing off-the-cuff commentary, so maybe it helped. Maybe it helped in some way. Destroy that snake is going to fall forever into the chasm of hell. But anyway, the trip. It came all to the head in that trip. He got really into this girl. He was really pathetic about it. Major stupid too. Major stupid the second. We're going to rescue you. You're a great dog. You're a great dog. So he got mocked a lot for being really, chasing her skirt. I came up with the joke. Do you want to find him? Just look at Jessica's butt. You'll see his nose. It was pretty lame, but at the time it was a good burn. You know, these days that burn will get you nothing. But back then, that was a sick burn. I was also kind of a jerk during my teenage years, like most teenagers are. But I kind of reveled in roasting people behind their back and sometimes to their face. And most of the time I got away with it because most of the time was funny. This was a time where I used to be bullied when I was younger. At this time, it was perhaps the height of my very own bullying. I never hit anybody, but there was a lot of verbal stuff that I'm not particularly proud of. But I still would not classify it as 100% the worst. Not something that I would endorse, for sure. Like, it was mean. It was definitely mean. But it was also funny. Like, it was roasting. What you call these days roasting. But it was a lot of times behind people's backs. It was not nice or honorable, or, it was not just for fun. There was a mean streak to it that I'm not proud of. But a lot of teenagers, I will definitely say a lot of teenagers are like that. So I'm not going to flagellate myself too much about it. It's just, it's a phase you go through. Some people grow out of it. Some people go on Twitter. And So it was in the middle of that, so I would constantly roast him behind his back, and word got to him, and we got into a bit of a fight. It was a night at the disco. The hotel had a really lame disco, and of course I didn't dance. I have never danced in public in my life, other than to do a really goofy jig, you know, the typical goofy stuff. Trying to dance seriously, no way, my friend. There's no way you can possibly get me to do that, because I am awful at it, and I am aware I'm awful at it, so I'm not going to make a fool out of myself trying to seriously dance and look very stupid. I will purposely make it stupid so to make you have a chuckle, but if you see me trying to seriously dance, it is perhaps a very, very, very sad spectacle. I will rather you didn't have that idea in your mind. Get through this. We already have ghosted all that junk. I'm doing a second pass, making sure that I have no money left. Go through that exit. Anyway, he danced, and I was totally mocking him behind his back. He left a drink on his drink on a table, and because I didn't respect him at that time, I drank it. He was real mad about that. Of course, he didn't know because I told him that I drank it. Somebody else ratted on me, rightfully so. At the time, I was pretty pissed that they had ratted on me, but rightfully so. I was being a total piece of garbage. I was being an asshole. This is bad. I'm intimidated by Anubis. I'm being assaulted by this scumbag. Alright, he's now dead. I thought I was being an asshole, but I was also really salty that they had ratted me out for disrespecting him like that behind his back. Talking very matter of fact about how bad of a person I was. So he got real pissed. He got a drink of another drink. He paid for another. He came over and he poured it on my lap. It was something I 100% deserved. But at the time, you know, you can imagine I was pretty mad. It was the closest. That time, right there, was the time that I have been the closest to initiating a fist fight. I didn't. I just walked up to him and tore into him verbally, which he shrugged off because, you know, it was a loud place. I was just screaming improprieties and mocking him for his pathetic pining over this girl. And I'm not saying I was right. I'm just telling you the facts. Hey, Kapala, look at that. We have a Kapala now. Better late than never, I guess. Rip into him and all that stuff. He didn't understand even half of it because it was really loud and music. But that was like our big fallout. Throughout the entirety of the trip, we would just behind each other's backs was bad mouth each other, and that's really it. Funnily enough, the next year we were still, you know, in the same class, so we kind of acted like it didn't happen. But obviously, it was no longer the same. It was not a close relationship in any way. We just talked now and then, and pretended it wasn't a thing in the back of our minds all the time. You know how it is, right? You know exactly what I'm talking about when you have a social slight, but you still have to live next to this person. So what you do? Oops. You just pretend it never happened. Whoa! You pretend it never happened. You're like, you make as if it's not in the back of your mind all the time. That's something also that why I tell my wife. Because we work together, and she gets mad sometimes on coworkers. She gets mad in the sense that, you know, internally, but she doesn't make us think about it. I tell her it's never worth it. It's never worth it. You get to say your piece in the moment, and then you spend years with that stuff in the back of your mind. You spend years, or at least months. You know, that stuff just lingers, and it just poisons every other interaction that you're going to have from that time forward. You're always going to have that time where you almost go into a fist fight with somebody at work, and you're always going to remember. It's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just bite your tongue, do your job, go home, and then they don't exist. That's my philosophy anyway. Because yeah, there's been several times where it's like I want to give this person a piece of my mind, but it's like it's never worth it. It's never worth it. You're never going to get anything of worth out of it. Never going to get satisfaction other than in the moment. Alright, get that. Of course, it's different if they are, you know, constantly harassing you. But if it's just a thing that happened this one time, it's just better to just let it go, man. It's just, and all of these little contentions, they're so tiny. They're so small. You look at it, and it's like, yeah, of course you got mad about it, but does it matter? Of course it doesn't matter. It's so small. It's so petty. It doesn't affect your actual life in any way. So, my philosophy these days, and I think I've been a very positive influence on my wife in that respect, is to just, you know, just not be a pushover. Like, don't let people manipulate you or anything like that, but just let that garbage slide off your back. It's not something that affects your life in any way. Somebody's a scumbag. And that's another thing that I think all the time. It's like, just living inside their heads is torture enough, right? I don't need them to be punished, because living inside their heads is hell. I'm pretty parsimonious about such things. I'm very zen about such things. I would say I'm definitely, at least slightly, proud of having that philosophy. I think it's absolutely a great philosophy for life in general. Just don't let the small things get to you. Like, for example, as somebody, you know, typical road rage. Somebody cuts you off on the street and it's like, you got mad, you got into an argument with somebody. Whoa. Argument with somebody on the road. Who knows how crazy this person is? What if they come out with a freaking tire iron in their hand and they clock you over the head because they cut you off, you gave them the finger, and they got real mad about it. And then you have this story of, somebody cut me off and then I lost an eye because of it. All because you got so mad that you had to give them the finger, and it really set somebody that's crazy off. I had a supervisor. I told this story before, but it is very germane to this topic, so I'm going to tell it again. I had a supervisor that, wow, Adam, you totally got wrecked. It was hilarious to watch you explode. He road rage one time. Somebody cut him off or whatever. I don't remember exactly the reason, but he followed them home, rang on their doorbell, and sucker punched them. He got arrested because of it. It's like, I hope it was worth it, you dumb piece of trash. It's so dumb. It's so stupid to let your life be ruined or be suffer a giant setback to your life. You're out of $10,000. You're out of time of your life. You're out of a number of things, all because you got so mad in your car for something that didn't affect you in any real fashion. So, always tell my wife, just don't ever give it to, you know, doing payback for somebody that does you dirty on the street, because you never know who's behind the wheel. Especially here in Alaska, a lot of people, you know, conceal carry. In Alaska is pretty gun friendly. What if it's a crazy person that has a gun under the seat and they just pull it out on you? And then maybe they don't even mean to, but the trigger goes off, and then you have a gunshot in your body. And you might even die because you gave somebody the finger. It's just so freaking not worth it. That's why. That's always my philosophy. And another thing, because my wife does get really mad. She gets real mad about drivers not doing what they're supposed to do. So you always gotta, you know, she's part black, she's half black, so she is an angry black woman. What can I say? We always go back and forth on that. It's a bit, okay? It's a loving thing that we have against among ourselves. I can get away with saying such things because they're funny and they're true. I mean, not true that the stereotype is somewhat accurate, the angry black woman stereotype, but makes her laugh. So if it makes her, a half black woman, laugh, how dare you be offended on her behalf, right? It's so silly how people get offended on somebody else's behalf all the time. It's like, you realize nobody is actually offended by it. But this is, going back into the entire online outrage culture that I have gone over and over ad nauseum about, so I'm not going to retread that. We were talking about my teenage years, where this my best friend in the whole world. Man, we were super best buddies for many years. We would share our crushes when we were like 8. We were super best friends from I think age 6 or 7, all the way to maybe 13. We started kind of separating, and yeah, it ended badly. It ended real badly in the sense that we didn't fist fight, but we certainly did not end up having fond memories of one another at the very end. Hey, we made $1 million. A shame. I do wonder what he might be up to these days. Right now, like, I don't constantly wonder. I'm just right now like, hey, I wonder what he made of his life. Wonder if he ever. I wonder that often, actually. Not what he made of his life, but wonder if other people wonder about me. Whatever happened to the chubby dude? Actually, at the end of my high school years, I was not chubby anymore, thankfully. At the very end of it, I kind of like got the late growth, not really growth spurt. I didn't get taller, but just slimmed down. It was nice. It was real nice to be slim after being fat for so long. That's another thing. Let's just segue right into body positivity and fat shaming. That's another reason why all the people that are like healthy at every size, body positivity people, they're so extremely full of shit. And I will encapsulate it in this. If you have a choice, if any of people were given the choice, instantly becoming slim, 0 effort involved, 0 bad consequences. There is a 0% of people that promote body positivity and healthy at every size that would not take that chance. If you could choose to instantly be slim with 0 bad consequences, oh, there was a ruby over there, you will take it. And if you say no, you are full of garbage. Because I was fat. I know how it is. I know the looks you get. I know the comments you get. I know the health issues that come with it. I hated it. I hated every bit of it. It was a time that I kind of gave up and I just assumed that I would be fat for the rest of my life. And yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to accept it. I still hated it. I didn't like it. I always felt bad about it, about being chubby. And yeah, that's anecdotal evidence for sure. But you cannot tell me, man, you cannot tell me that if you had the choice, 0 consequences one way or another, you would not choose to be slim. And I'm not saying if you're fat, you should be ashamed of yourself. That's not what I'm saying at all. If you are fat and you're okay with being fat, that's perfectly fine. But don't promote the idea that it's a healthy choice. It's not. It's definitely not. There's so many proven health benefits to being fit. And you really should not argue for that. You should argue for, you know what, if you are fat and you are unable to not be fat, and you choose to just finally accept it, it's okay to feel good about yourself. You don't need to hate yourself. That is 100% something. 100% something I can get behind. You don't need to hate yourself if you are overweight. That is dumb. Especially if you have tried to slim down and you're just incapable of it. It's a really difficult thing. It's an extremely difficult thing. My wife, she was very overweight for quite some time. She managed to slim down. She's so much happier with it. She's so much happier. And I married her. She teases me because I actually told her this when she was, in her doldrums. She does have a bit of a depressive streak sometimes. So, it's not too bad, but sometimes she just goes down in mood. And I try to always be there to cheer her up. And she was just feeling bad about her being overweight, and I was like, my sweet dear Cherry, I married you when you were at your highest mass. That's what I told her. She was not very pleased at the time. But now she teases me about it, about the stupid dumb thing that I said to make her feel better. But it's true. Like, she was at her absolute biggest when I married her. And I still marry her and I loved her to bits. So it's not like, you need to feel bad about yourself. Like, you still have all of your self-worth. You're still a wonderful person that can be perfectly loved if you're overweight. It's unhealthy. You should not promote the idea that it's perfectly fine if you never slim down and then you just accept all the health troubles that come with it. It's just not true. It's not true. You should not promote the idea that it's true. Healthy at every size is bullshit. Anyway, there's a vault right here. That's why the entire Cosmo cover magazine thing is, it's a thing. It's a thing that happened that should not happen. All this political correctness and quote fat shaming accusations. It's like, no, you shouldn't be ashamed, but should strive to be healthy. If you work out, if you stay fit, you're just going to be so much happier. That's all that it is. Don't argue against science, damn it! There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. There's also a narrow trap over there that will not get trapped by. There's also still a shopkeeper jumping around. After all these things that I've been saying, let's try to come back to a semblance of professional commentary. Man, you caught it with your teeth, you scumbag. Get wrecked. I just committed suicide. I meant to put it down. Whoops. Instant karma. Instant karma. I got fat shamed by Spelunky. Let's go to those scores. Number 3 in the overall. 1.9. Malungo Elenao. I got to 5 last 3. Didn't make it all the way. Man, if Malungo had made it to hell, he would totally have broken it to 2 million. Dead Gorilla made it to 1.2. Also died somewhere along the way. And of course, I didn't make it to the end. If I had made it, I would have done better than this Dead Gorilla. Pretty cool scene. A really excellent time that we had together. I hope that you enjoy yourself. Enjoy every single story and every foolish thing that I say. There was something that I wanted to... Oh yeah, do let me know about the terrible things that can kill you in the forest wherever you live. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, don't fat shame people. Just promote healthy behavior.